paying that in June? Excuse me, we're paying that in July of 2011, or was that paid in June, the month of June?
Well, this $5,425.61 is in the 2010-2011 budget, so it is going to be for the June 2011 in the budget that we just completed.
Okay, what's that dollar amount, 5,400?
Yep, $25.61.
So if we add that to the 4,914.67 for the month of May, it should come out to 11, right? Okay, am I doing this?
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Am I doing this incorrect? It doesn't, it comes out to 10,304. No, but why are we having two different figures? I don't understand. Maybe I'm missing something. You see what I'm talking, Chief? June?
Yeah, the best way to get you the answer would be for us to pull all the
Yes.
bills under that, the gas bills all under that line, and then you see the whole history throughout the year of when the state sent us the bills, what they sent us. Because you're right, there's been some bills where they sent us the bill and they said it was X amount of dollars, but we already sent the payment, so we only sent in what we owed, not what they billed us. So you have to look at the file for that line item.
How do you come up with 11,098.89 for the month of June?
I believe that finance
that's what I'm asking, Chief.
does that. She plugs them into the account and then.
Chief, you know?
No. Again, not without pulling the files and going back through.
Do you see my point, Commissioner? I'm losing it. Do you see my point?
Yes, I do. Francine's right here, maybe she can help you.
The only question would be, was there a fuel bill in the month of June?
Right. Added.
Okay, prior to these manifests,
Okay.
such that the $5,400 plus that bill would add up to the approximate $11,000 number.
All right, that $5,400 amount, where, or when is that $5,400 worth of fuel used?
Well, I believe I take it had to be used for June or thereabouts, because this is going to be included in the 2010-2011. She has that highlighted in that budget.
Okay, so if that's included, we're saying that this manifest is for the month of June's fuel bill, right?
It is for this particular manifest for July 8th. They may have indeed had another bill in the month. And you can see it if you look at this. And I think I had questions for Francine one day with regard to this, that the bills don't seem to, I don't know if they don't come in on,
I understand. I'm asking, what does that $11,098.89 for the month of June reflect?
well,
What is it for?
this was the date that they calculated what you had spent, so this July 8th bill of $5,425.61 was included on this line. And there must have been another one besides.
Where is that other one?
Must have been in a prior manifest.
Well, it couldn't have been, because May shows.
But she may have gotten more than one bill. I don't know.
Commissioner, I know what you're saying, and we would have, the best way to answer your question is to pull that file.
Go research it.
And,
Okay, can you get that for me next meeting?
yeah.
Are we all set with the retirement manifest? The Commissioner Chair has approved it. Okay. Chief, why don't we go on to,
We need all three signatures?
yep. No, just that one.
No, but we need three commissioners.
No, you don't. You only need one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chief, you need to go over the report. It's not even listed in the,
Oh, yeah, budget report. You should have the budget report that was sent to you from the town and from Francine. The numbers matched as of week 8 of the year. When the report was done, that's 15.38% into the year, and the P was expended at 13.50%.
Why is the overtime back up again?
Overtime is back up, I think tail end of vacations.
Okay.
We got a lot of vacations.
And the other thing is, why, with regard to, let's see, I should bring my ruler here. The dental insurance, in July, it was so much lower. Is that because some people left?
I have no idea. Finance handles all that, other than them giving us the numbers and the numbers being in our line. None of that comes through us. Finance handles that.
And in August, the $1,188 for community service, what's that for?
I remember we talked about that. It was approved. I don't remember what that was right now.
No, I haven't.
Okay. We'll pull that.
Can you find out?
Yeah.
I am-
But I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't need anything. And then the last page of this document, there seems to be a survey with regard to the police detail. We're not going to be changing that.
No, it came from Christine,
And I was surprised because,
yeah, I
can
didn't,
you find out why? Is it that we're not covering our cost? Is that it?
I didn't take it that way, but I will check, because I wanted to ask you actually if you knew, if you
I
had
have no
asked for it.
idea. I saw it in there and I said, I have no idea why that's there. And I just wanted to know whether or not she felt that we were not covering our costs. And that's why she sent it on.
Yeah, she didn't say that in the thing, it was just, she saw, just give it to the commission. So the way I took it, it looked like it was something that had been requested a while ago and she never got to us.
Right.
But I didn't know if maybe you had had a conversation.
No, I have
with her or
not, I
something.
have not. However, since we are talking about budgets, and the representative is here from the town council, I'm a little bit mystified, but not in a negative way, that I did not quite comprehend what the direction was from the council with
Okay.
regard to budgets. Is it submit your budgets and...
I will clarify that for you and demystify you, hopefully.
Oh, good, thank you.
The council's recommendation is, there are a couple of different components. The first one is to keep all current services level. The second aspect is require all departments to review and modify, if necessary, fees they charge for services, review programs to determine if they are meeting the needs of the community, and lastly, be sensitive to the tax rate. It's the council's position that a across-the-board budget cut is neither prudent nor recommended. When an analysis was done of all AAA bond-rated communities across the United States, the finding was that targeted tax or targeted budget assessments based on these criteria led to higher bond ratings and in fact a stronger community. So we're not going in and saying you have to cut your budget, you've got to reduce it by 2% or 1%. The council's position is to satisfy those 4 criteria and then come forward with the budget, and then an analysis will be undertaken to determine where we go from there.
Okay, can you send that to us or send it to?
I sure can. I have it printed out. It was the motion directly from our minutes.
Oh, good. So.
Would you like it?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Because
I
I
thought you might
sat
ask
there
for it.
and I wasn't really quite clear and I kind of questioned it.
Mhm.
And to tell you the truth, I didn't want to look too stupid, but I'm willing to admit to it.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you
welcome.
very much. That helps. Okay. We're still working on the manifest. I think that's it that I have, Chief, for that. I think the other thing that we have here this evening is the action codes by sector.
Right, I think, believe the last meeting you had asked Captain Daigle about expanding a little bit, so that should be what you have now. If you compare the last month, remember you had south 1, 2, 3 were all in one column, north 1 and 2 were in one column. I believe you asked him to break it out, so that's what you see now is the breakout. I believe that's what his understanding from what you asked.
No,
Well,
weren't we going to also get a definition
Right,
in terms of geography of what the
right. I think we're going to get
sectors
a
are?
definition of the areas that it entailed. The only reason I'm questioning that, and thank you for reminding me, Commissioner Sheriff, I'm looking at this and I'm looking across and I'm looking at W/1, which to me is the west side, and I'm looking at the number of incidents in different, and I think the report speaks for itself, and I think that when we're contemplating the budget and we're having some discussion about what we should be doing, I think it's pretty evident here that we need more coverage on the west side and not to have it included as part of another sector. And that's my comment. I don't know how other commissioners feel about that, but did you get a chance to review this document?
If I can, Commissioner, it wasn't included, it wasn't matched in with something on the private. It was still,
Right.
it was still less than one.
Right. But I just think that in looking at it,
I did look at it, I combined S1, 2, and 3 as a one car.
right, but if you look at this one,
I did. I used this E1 as one car, S as one car, N as one car, and W as one car. And the numbers far outweigh.
right. So I think, Chief, when you're working on the budget, I think you need to take that into consideration.
There's no clarification, I was going to ask Captain Daniels, there's no,
Captain,
Captain Daigle. There's
Yes,
no,
that's why I was hoping he would still be here.
Well, I think he's probably outside.
Where?
Probably good. I
Yeah.
don't think he's left,
Oh, okay.
because he's got to stay for non-public.
Oh, okay. The other thing, Chief, I forgot to even mention, I don't know what I did with my notes with regard to the overtime. Here it is. Here it is. With regard to the overtime, and a lot of it says that it's picked up by the JAG grant. I remember at one time that there was some criteria that we had to meet with regard to the JAG grant, and that's almost like the stimulus money that you can't supplant. Okay, you have to supplement, you can't supplant. And I guess in these situations, whether or not it's the sergeant, the detectives, or the patrol, some of them say that JAG grants were used for all three. And on most of these, when I look at them, some of the funding is coming from the JAG grant, and I guess I'm looking for you to help walk me through how the determination was made and what was it used for in these cases. Do you happen to know?
Yeah, we every week we publish, we had sent it to Christine also, how many hours during the week
That you
people
use.
were used for the JAG grant. So, working patrol detectives and Captain Daigle have looked at what shifts, trends either in burglaries or other thefts or whatever, of when's the best time, by time, guessing to put somebody, an extra vehicle out there. And
Because the situations require it.
right,
Right.
and that's what we do now.
And that's over and above of what we normally would have, and that
Right,
accounts
that's
for you
right.
using it?
Right.
Is that
Now-
right?
Right. Now, there can be times